The concept of foldable technology is no longer just a fantasy, but something that's actually within reach. And while companies like Samsung and Microsoft have already made waves with their foldable devices, Apple has been playing it cool, biding its time. But it seems like the wait might finally be coming to an end. I believe we're now looking at a scenario where both a foldable iPad and a foldable MacBook could hit the market around 2027 or 2028. Yep, you heard that right. Foldable Apple devices could be just a few years away, and there's a lot to unpack here. First up, let's talk about the foldable iPad. Rumors about this device have been swirling for years, and while it feels like a long time coming, the idea of a foldable iPad is finally starting to gain some traction. Now, I believe Apple is taking its time on this one, and for good reason. They've seen what the competition has to offer, like Samsung's Galaxy Z Fold, and they're not about to release something half-baked. When Apple does foldable, they want to make sure they do it right. According to the latest leaks, the foldable iPad could be positioned as a replacement for the iPad mini. Imagine that, a device that when folded is about the size of an iPhone, but when unfolded gives you a screen as big as a standard iPad. This could be a game changer, especially for those of us who love the portability of the iPad mini, but wish for a bit more screen real estate when we're on the go. I believe Apple is focused heavily on ensuring that the foldable screen is durable and crease-free, something that has plagued other foldable devices on the market. So, why the wait until 2027 or 2028? Well, one of the biggest hurdles Apple is likely facing is perfecting the display technology. I believe Apple is striving to create a foldable screen that doesn't just fold, but does so without leaving any visible creases. We've seen companies like Samsung and Huawei struggle with this, and while their devices are impressive, they haven't quite reached that level of perfection that Apple is known for. Apple is all about delivering a seamless experience, and a crease in the middle of your screen doesn't exactly scream premium. Another challenge is making sure that the foldable iPad is as thin and as light as possible. We've seen foldable devices that are a bit on the bulky side, and I don't think Apple is interested in releasing something that feels more like a brick than a tablet. Instead, I believe they're working on making the foldable iPad slim, lightweight, and as close to the current iPad experience as possible, just with the added flexibility of a foldable screen. Now, let's shift gears and talk about the foldable MacBook. The idea of a foldable laptop is something that could revolutionize the way we think about computing. I believe Apple is viewing this as a way to redefine the laptop experience, moving beyond the traditional clamshell design that's been around for decades. Imagine a MacBook that folds in half, with one half serving as the screen and the other as the keyboard when you need it, but can also be laid flat to use as a larger display. Reports suggest that the foldable MacBook could feature a 20-inch screen when fully unfolded. That's massive, bigger than any current MacBook on the market. But what's more exciting is the potential for this device to be incredibly versatile. I believe Apple is likely working on a modified version of Mac OS specifically for this device, allowing it to adapt to different use cases. Whether you want to use it as a traditional laptop, a tablet, or something in between, the foldable MacBook could be the all-in-one device that many of us have been dreaming of. For Apple fans, the arrival of foldable devices could open up a whole new world of possibilities. I believe that both the foldable iPad and MacBook could become the go-to devices for those who want the best of both worlds, portability and power. Imagine carrying a device that can transform with a compact form factor to a larger display in seconds, all while delivering the same smooth, seamless experience that we've come to expect from Apple. And let's not forget the potential for these devices to integrate with the rest of the Apple ecosystem. I believe we could see some incredible synergies between the foldable iPad, MacBook, and other Apple products like the iPhone and Apple Watch. The possibilities are endless, and I'm sure Apple is already thinking about how to make these devices work together in ways that will make our lives easier and more connected. The idea of foldable Apple devices arriving in 2027 or 2028 is incredibly exciting. I believe we're on the cusp of a new era in technology, one where our devices are more versatile, more powerful, and more integrated into our lives than ever before. Whether you're an Apple fan or just a tech enthusiast, the next few years are going to be fascinating to watch. So, what do you think? Are you excited about the possibility of a foldable iPad or MacBook? Or do you think Apple should stick to what it does best? Let me know in the comments below, and as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more updates on all things Apple.